All right, we are back in our studio kitchen on this Food City Friday, getting all kinds of good information from Julie on how to make our own cookie cakes. Everybody that comes in, they're like,
oh, wow.
And it smells
It does smell so good, y'all. I wish you could smell it. It smells good.
It does. There's just something about it. It's nostalgic, right? It brings us back. So we've pulled it out of the oven. We've let it cool.
We're decorating. So, you know, you don't have to be perfect. And that's one thing I want to say at the start. When you're doing this for your own family, they know the love you put into it. And kids in particular, they don't care if it's perfect. They do not care. So they care that you did it. Put lots of candy on it, lots of sprinkles. They won't care at all. I'm being real.
You're right.
They will be so amazed and blown away and happy. And so just chill. It's going to be fine. There's no mistakes here.
Thank you, Julie.
So
I'm going to try it.
But when it comes to lettering, if you want to put a message on there, this is what I do. You need to find where the center line is of what you're putting it on, and then the center line of your wording. So what I do is I go to my Word program on my computer, and I will print out, like, here's Happy Birthday, Chris. And I just use a simple font. The easiest font to pipe is a capital letter.
Okay.
Okay. So if you haven't done this much, just stick with capital letters. Everyone's cool with it. And then you can print it out, or even on your computer, you can do the center justification. And then I take the page and I fold it in half. And when you do that, you find out that the middle, say, of the word happy is actually the long line in the first P.
Right.
So when I was on here, the first letter I did for this one here was this P right here. That's the first thing I piped. You do that first because that's in the center. And then you do the letters on either side, and you're done. You do not start with the H.
I've done that.
Unless you're really cool and amazing.
When you run out of room, and then
you'll run out of room. So, and then you got to start over, and it's a pain to start over. So then, of course, you can see where the next letters fall. When you go on your computer, you type it out. You can see where the next letters go. And under the P, I need to put this letter, and you start with that, and then you just keep going. So that's a trick to line it up better. And I'll be honest, I did one of these for my granddaughter Devona's baptism, and when I did it, I was in a hurry, and I didn't space it just right, and there was an extra space. Well, I just filled that space with a beautiful flower and leaves with some frosting I had. I made it look like I intended to have an extra space. So you just find ways. If you make a mistake, you just do stuff and make it work, and it's all good. It's all good. Sprinkles is great. Now, the icings I have here are amazing, and they are powdered sugar based, so they're pretty simple. This one in particular is an easy buttercream, a chocolate buttercream. Oh, it is amazing. If you want to take a little taste of that, this one is so simple. If you make this frosting, you probably won't buy chocolate icing again.
Really?
Yes, just taste. You'll see. Okay. It's powdered sugar, it's cocoa powder and butter and vanilla, and just a little bit of cream. That's all it is. So, isn't it good?
That is delicious.
It's really good on a graham cracker.
Oh,
don't tell it. It's like Nutella. And this one is just a decorator icing. I put just a touch of almond flavoring in that one. You'll taste it.
Another knife here.
Giving you another knife. But again, now this one has a little shortening and butter in it both, but it takes color well. I use real vanilla. Some people use the fake and clear. I love the taste.
That is really good.
That's really good, and it's really simple. Just that touch of almond. Don't put much almond, just a touch.
Just a tiny bit.
BakingWithJulie.com has all these recipes, and then you just pipe things out. Some of this is not as hard as it looks. The easiest thing is to make dots. And here, I'll just make a dot. You just take. I've got a tip here that's a little bit kind of an edge on it, and just poop, and that's it.
Oh, that's so cute.
So you do that.
Okay.
You can just go on there, and you can see, like on your guys' cake, I did a bunch of dots. See how easy that is?
Oh, that's so fun.
See, and you can just see how easy that is? Like, you could just put some simple lettering, put your kid's name, happy whatever. You can even do B-Day if you don't want to do birthday.
Yeah.
Happy B-Day, and then just put some dots of different colors. Going around this edge is not hard to do. If you do sprinkles, do it quickly after you've done the frosting. These powdered sugar-based frostings crust up quicker than you think.
Okay.
And you'll go to put sprinkles on later, and they just bounce off. So if you're going to do sprinkles, do the whatever frosting you're going to do, and put sprinkles on immediately, and they'll stick better.
Oh my goodness. And look how you did this one.
Right.
This is so fun.
Now, I'll be honest, I went on Google. I Googled your logo.
Yeah.
I was able to download that, print that, copy and paste it onto Word, expand it a little bit so I could figure out where the center line was, how to space everything. And I did it freehand, but I had it printed out next to me, so I kind of knew what to do.
Well, it's beautiful. It's perfect. Julie, thank you so much.
My pleasure.
Cannot wait to try this at home. Bakingwithjulie.com for the cookie recipes, the frosting recipes, some videos on how to do it, and of course foodcity.com as well for anything more on the products. We're back with more Daytime.